That Kansas City offense holding them to 124 total yards. Considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, recognizes players who have not only exhibited excellence on the field, but whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game and has led them to a positive legacy in their communities. That really defines Russell Wilson, doesn't it? Please join us in celebrating Russell and all of this year's nominees for the legacy they have left on the game and in their communities. Well done. One of the great guys, one of the many great guys in this league. Tony, going to the second half with Kansas City receiving the kick here. Tell us how they can get back into the game.
Patrick Mahomes, I mean, this is it. It's going to be tough. This is one of the toughest matchups for them simply because they're really good on the edges defensively. I think they need two tight ends in the game, move Mahomes even more, but that's the way to take shots. You got to take some shots at some point to Tyreek Hill just because he's that fast. The other part, be efficient underneath to Kelsey, run the ball. That's all I see.
Well, the longest play they had in that entire first half, just 14 yards. A 14-yard pass play from the 1 to Hill. That's it. This is a big play team. And there was nothing to speak of in that first half.
No, and it'd still be a closer game without all the penalties, right? But it looks like it's gotten tougher because of the efficiency of Tampa's offense, being able to keep things going over and over again. But this is a big play team, Kansas City, Jim. They're never out of it, and Patrick Mahomes is on that field. He's walking out in the second half of the Super Bowl, down 15. He's not done.
Came back from 10 down in the fourth quarter last year.
They come out with vengeance.
Third quarter. And he runs out with a lot of others. Let's go down to Evan Washburn. What did you learn at halftime, Evan?
Well, Jim, Bruce Arians is well aware of the team he is facing. He feels like he knows his offense has to keep scoring. The magic number for Bruce Arians is 40. He feels like they get to 40, they win a Super Bowl. Defensively, he knows adjustments will be made. But the key in that area, tackle well and keep getting after Mahomes, and that will be enough. Guys.
Wants to get to 40. They've been over 30 in all 3 of their playoff wins.
Well, sure, you'd like to get to 50 if you got it. Well, keep yourself down.
Edwards-Helaire, rookie, running into the second.
There you go.
Right, chasing down.
So they're looking more aggressive already. I like it.
Offensive play of the game for Kansas City goes for 26.
Well, you'll see, this is what we're talking about. You want to stop the big play, you got to run the football. You have numbers in the run game. Just watch. See, these guys, they're so deep because this guy right here is so dynamic. Just hand the ball off, calm down the offensive line, and you'll have a chance.
Up to the 45 he goes. To Kelsey for 9.
It's a perfect start right now. Get it out quickly to Kelsey and run the football, then you'll get your shots.
First half stats were so one-sided. 18 first downs to only 9. The 95 penalty yards, and I heard the guys in the studio too talking about the excessive penalties. Some of them they didn't like the calls. 8-1 in the first half.
Definitely one-sided. I think they'll even up a little bit. Really, when you look at it, it's like each one's its own. It's right most of the time.
Edwards-Helaire jumped left to get around Barrett and pick up the first. Nice move by the 21-year-old rookie.
Oh, this is incredible because you talk about the tackles. Wiley whiffs against Barrett. Watch the right side. Edwards-Helaire does it on his own.
Damn.
This is the plan, though. At some point, when you start running the ball, get that cut. At some point, they're going to have to bring those safeties down, and Tyreek Hill will then get his opportunity. From Tampa, I'd resist the urge, Jim. Make him keep doing it.
You're going to catch him lacking.
Darrell Williams. He got the start in the divisional round against Cleveland for his first career start, and he performed well. He, too, comes out of LSU, just like his fellow backmate, Edwards-Helaire. Edwards-Helaire trying to go for the back-to-back titles, a national championship last year, and a year later looking for the Super Bowl. But they got a lot of ground to make up.
Go, go.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Hardman slipped and only maybe picks up a half yard.
Mahomes looking, Kelsey fires the ball out. Hardman with a good catch, but then the grass.
Slippery.
Some slip, and now we got a 3rd and 7.
Slippery.
Passing, most likely.
Excuse me.
You know, this is a situation where you feel like Mahomes is incredible. He runs the ball a lot in this situation, but this is where the tackle's got to hold up and give him a chance to look downfield.
Needs 7 for a first, Tony.
Well, motion Kelsey in. You got 2 guys down at the bottom that are really good.
Mahomes
Slippery.
circles back, throws on the run, and it's knocked down, and no flag. Kelsey with Levante David coming from behind to knock it down.
This is rare. We just saw a slip by Hardman. Kelsey's where he's trying to go. He slips. And he was the one-on-one player because they had to double Tyreek Hill. And he knows how big of a play that was.
Great job by David. There was a clean knockdown, and now we're going to have a 50-plus yard field goal attempt by Butker, who did not miss this year on 50-yarders and beyond. He was 5 for 5.
Oh, you never know. It's going to turn.
It's all and Butker right into the net and good.
Huge drive to get the 3.
21-9.
Who is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. Take Fuzzy Wuzzy 28. Me? Blaming losses on the lagging network. Only 402. You really gonna lie to Samuel L. Jackson while he's holding the sparkle stick?
Oh, I just peeled myself.
Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband is here. The fastest 5G in the world with ultra low lag and console level gaming on the go. Don't get cute with my echo. I don't want to hear any more excuses out of you, Juju.
Oh, yeah? Bring my fishing rod.
Look, this is y'all's moment. Stop blaming the network and start becoming the best gamers ever did.
Installated quickly.
This is 5G Ultra Wideband, now in parts of many cities. This is 5G built right, only from Verizon. One word out of y'all, it's sashimi time.
This local access message is brought to you by Uber Eats.
These
Party on, Wayne. Party on, Guard.
motherfuckers
As a local access show, we want everyone to support local restaurants.
hell.
But we never
Look at this
manipulate
dude,
the way these other commercials
Michael
do.
Myers. Mike Myers. Sorry, those are 2 different people.
Sure.
This dude,
What's
Mike
wrong
Myers,
with
bro.
that?
Dude is
Totally.
fat.
We're better than
Dana
that.
Carvey
Yeah,
looks
we've never shamelessly relied on
like
a celebrity cameo.
Dana Carvey looks 80.
Yeah, eat local.
Now where
Jump on the
the
latest
hell did
trend.
she come from?
All right.
Amazing.
That was a mid. Very mid commercial. I'm disappointed.
Watch and learn with Unicorn.
Smiling, we're laughing.
Super Bowl 55 on CBS is sponsored by Uber Eats. Eat local. Support local. Jeep. Freedom for everyone since 1941. And by Budweiser Zero. 0% alcohol. 100% great taste.
There are those who are calling this Champa Bay with their Lightning winning the Stanley Cup in September, the Rays making it to the World Series, and now the Bucks in the Super Bowl on their home turf. What a span of 5 months. Bucker. Not deep. To the 5. Mickens. Middle. And taken down. Wow. spots on the tackle. Let's go to Tracy.
I missed. I never peeped. How did I not peep these niggas scored? I'm lacking. They my pieces at the door. But I don't want to leave just yet.
Well, other than that opening 3 and out they forced, Tampa's pretty much the Bucs that had their way. Was a handoff to Fournette for their first snap of the third quarter for about 3.
Well, and that's the thing, they're getting caught. Like you see that one with
That's
Matthew.
him.
I mean, that could have easily been called on Brady, and they gave it to Matthew there. So you're just getting a couple of situations where you're not staying focused on the task at hand, and that's really helped the Bucs.
Five receivers set on 2nd and 7. It's Brown. Quickly brought to the turf by Sorensen, and now they face a 3rd down.
Yeah, sneaky big one right here. 3rd and 4. Tampa with a run and then a screen pass, doing exactly. They're basically slowing down Spagnuolo's play calls. Jim, he doesn't want to pressure because they keep doing these simple things and getting the ball out.
What Brady did in that first half, 16 of 20, 80%. It's the first time a quarterback in any half, in any Super Bowl, completed 80% and 3 touchdowns.
He's got to get this. They're coming after him here.
The rush bomb was picked up. Fournette with the catch. And running over defenders before Neiman had enough to stop it.
This is the evolution of this Tampa offense right here. Spagnuolo, he's coming after you. You're ready to get this ball out. Here they go. They're going to blitz these guys, but as soon as they pop out, they throw the ball to the back. And Brady, instead of trying to read and decipher what they're in, he's gotten the ball to the back. Really good in the last part of the year. And that's helped this offense. Instead of trying to be the big play threat over and over, he just moved the chains.
Fournette with 64 total yards in the game. Fournette again. Cuts left. Bounces off a 3 on then Wilson, then has the leverage to shove him back. Well, after that unbelievable halftime show performance by the weekend, you want more? Grab and scan your Pepsi after the game for exclusive access to the show.
So you have to grab a Pepsi to get your access?
Grab a Pepsi, and then you got to scan too.
It's a lot of work.
You can handle it. Antonio Brown in on this snap. 5 catches for 22 yards and a touchdown. It's Gronkowski running through that secondary. And Thornhill able to get enough of him, trips him up on another big game. Gronkowski's feasting here tonight. 6 for 68 and 2 touchdowns.
Watch Matthew right here. Now, the fake comes in, and he's reading Brady's eyes. Brady's looking right, left, and then he comes back right. That's the one area. Matthew tries to read, he's got great instincts, but right there, he's going, oh no, shoot. I thought you were supposed to help me over there.
Damn it, man. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Wow, what a statement by Tampa coming out. Efficient football, like we said, just screens, no ones, play action, gets the big play, and then they run and watch Mark.
Yeah,
This is
they had an extra lineman in
Yeah.
the snap. But
tore up by Leonard Fournette.
helped clear the way, and Fournette, who has found a comfort zone in this playoff run that has made him look like the player that Jacksonville drafted long ago in the 4th, with the 4th pick overall. Suck up. Remember, they wrote Fournette that 1 year all the way to the AFC Championship game and had the Pats down 10 in the fourth quarter. But he's gone from the waiver wire to the Super Bowl and to the end zone.
It's time. Time to watch the drama with your family. Or you could share your family drama.
Don't know, y'all.
Share the hardcore trash talk.
I hope you got a chin strap for that wig.
I'ma knock the taste out of your mouth. Distant relatives will see every highlight. And ugly lowlight. With T-Mobile 5G, you can call in a ringer like star tight end Travis Kelce.
It's not an Anderson. There's a lot you don't know about this family. What?
Together, you and Travis Kelce would put on a display of speed and power that crushed the competition, just like T-Mobile 5G.
Somebody get him help.
I can't feel my feet.
And family and friends would celebrate as you scored the winning touchdown. Don't trust your family drama to just any network. T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Mama? 5G! It works in the end zone.
What if we were wrong this whole time? Wrong in thinking that joy happens only at the end. After the sacrifice. After the commitment. After the win. What if happiness has always been there? Fueling the run toward greatness. It's not a distraction, more vital. What if joy is the whole game, not just the end game? So ask yourself, are you happy because you win? Or do you win because you're happy?
Helen, you're out there. Desperate, looking away to turn.
Question why they ever want to push a black brother, baby.
They have somewhere to turn.
They gonna be mad when I do these things.
They turn to me.
A new original series, Camp Coral, a new SpongeBob movie, and over 200 episodes. March 4th, only on Paramount Plus.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, along with Tracy Wolfson, Evan Washburn, Jake Feely, Gene Steratore. Well, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Just 6 plays to cover the 74 yards. Arians wasn't kidding about the 40 points.
You know, it wasn't. I mean, if you're watching this game right now at home, you're obviously incredibly nervous as a Chiefs fan because this is just so difficult to get back in. But that's 4 out of 5 drives they scored a touchdown, and the one they were stopped at the 1.
That's right. This Pringle flying to about the 26. Joining us tonight at the game as guests of the NFL are 3 of the brave officers from the Metropolitan Police Department, all of whom played heroic roles at the Capitol on January 6th. Along with them is the family of fallen officer Brian Sicknick, who lost his life in the line of duty defending the Capitol. They began a drive with a handoff to Edwards-Helaire, and Peter Paul holds him to 3. This 19-point deficit that the Chiefs face right now is the second largest deficit of Mahomes' career. You and I were there for the biggest deficit when he was down 24-0 to Houston in the divisional round a year ago. Came back to win. The back won big.
Well, this is right here what dreams are made of, right? You come back in this one, this will live on the test of time forever against Brady in this situation.
He is taken down by Shaq
Damn, bro.
Barrett.
Bullshitting in that pocket, Pat.
Sometimes dreams become nightmares very quickly, Jim, and
They can flip in a second, can't it?
just watch. You see Barrett just fighting. A lot of that's because the other side, too, though. I mean, Pierre Paul's dominating on the other side right there. You see that? Mahomes has nowhere to go.
There's Sue in the area also.
This is where, I mean, literally, he has been Superman throughout his entire career. It's like now or never, though, for this team. If he can put that cape on, it's tough. It's going to be tough.
3rd and 14. He leaves it. Good play on the deflection. It's intercepted. There is a flag down, but that is Winfield with the pick.
I think it's going to stand. It looked like it's in the backfield, right? Did someone get held it going in?
Number 62.
That's over for him.
What a play. Wow. Mahomes trying to make something happen and a perfect tip. Tampa Bay trying to close out Kansas City early.
We both love this place. Now what?
Well, I'm pretty sure we have everything in order.
Pretty sure. With Rocket, you could be certain, not pretty sure.
What's the difference?
Well, let me show you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure this won't hurt. Pretty sure that's a figment of our imaginations. I'm pretty sure we can park in Joey Bosa's spot. That spot works too. I'm pretty sure they come in peace.
Let's do certain.
Yeah, certain is better.
When it comes to home buying, pretty sure isn't sure enough. Find the right mortgage with a local broker and Rocket Technology. When you need to be certain, Rocket can.
Come on! What do you mean?
Hey America! Don't just watch Super Bowl 55. Play DraftKings free fourth quarter prediction challenge. If you finish first, you could win $1 million. So download the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app now and make it rain.
Microban 24 doesn't just sanitize and stop. It keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours. Just spray and let dry to form a shield that's proven to keep killing bacteria for 24 hours. Touch after touch. Microban 24.
Looks good, guys. Success! It's all in right place, right time. Fiverr gets that. From graphic design to web development. Or even a PR expert for things like, I don't know, booking a press conference. Fiverr has the freelancers to get you where you want to be. Is this the lobby? This is not a hotel.
Super Bowl 55 on CBS is sponsored by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network, and by new Doritos 3D Chili Cheese Nacho, now in 3D.
How bad has it been tonight for the other side? Patrick Mahomes in that offense. On 3rd down, he is 0 for 7 passing and just got picked off on 3rd down as well.
It was actually a phenomenal throw. The guy just got his hand over the top, but he's going to have to make some really difficult ones.
Short field for Brady and company. He's got a wide open target. Fournette. It's right under the chin strap of Braylon.
Well, Brady.
Sorry, I'm quiet, y'all. I just don't got. I'm speechless.
Right here. This is where you're trying to look back, and he's going to take the over route. As soon as he turns around, Brady just high-lows Neiman right there.
I don't know what to say.
And they got this. Chiefs, they got their number right now because they have to stop the run. The pressures don't work because they're throwing screens.
They got their number all the way around.
Well, you're going to start just come after him. Watch this, Jim. They're just going to. I wonder what's going on here. Don't you guys want to kill him?
1st and 10. Fournette. Nice cutback. Look at this. It is now got 116 total yards. It reminded me he didn't take it the distance like Marcus Allen did in Tampa's first Super Bowl. Great cutback run of all time.
I'll just watch this back.
I lost my appetite off this shit.
This guy no one knows the It's a slow death happening right now. And they're going to start sending everyone. And the patience of Fournette there. Great job.
Jones comes in for it.
Just runs to the right, Jim.
Jones, foot shy of the first.
You feel like they're running down a little bit.
Well, this is what they do, and if you look at what they've done, time of possession, in the month of January, in the postseason, in the fourth quarter, they've held the football for over 10 minutes a game. And here we are just 4.5 away with a monster lead on the defending
we still got a whole another quarter.
It's impressive how efficient they've turned.
They won't keep
as the season went on. They just learned themselves, and they just line up here in this right formation, hand the ball off right. If you don't like it, play action, just stay right.
Here's the toss to the right. Jones got enough for the first. Wasn't much there, but new set of downs.
31-9. Do the numbers, Jim. Just pretend like I can do these. I'm gonna ask you, just in case. 31-9 turns into what? What's the score?
You mean the
22-point margin? There you go.
You're talking about holding
those nines always get me a little. Yeah. That's 22. You're still in it, right? But if you all of a sudden score a touchdown here, and it goes 35-9, numbers, Jim. 26. That's over 3 possessions. Monster stop for Kansas City.
Play action, Brady. Looking for another one, and it is incomplete. Trying to connect with the backup. Tied in there, Tanner Hudson. Did you say you had trouble with the number 9?
Yeah.
What kind of sense does that make? Tanner Hudson almost able to be a Super Bowl star.
Well, Tanner Hudson gets actually wide open here. But Brady just overshoots him. But he should have really flattened that route a little bit because they really got the Chiefs guessing.
That was Brady's first incompletion after 9 straight. Hookups. Got a 2nd and 10. Lost it. Godwin, incomplete. You know, Godwin has a lot to do with us being able to call him TB12 here. You'll see the catch. And great effort, but clearly out. See, Godwin wore number 12. That was his number. And Brady was ready to wear number 7, but Godwin said, you know what? I can't do that to you. So he gave him his uniform number. And maybe Tom ends up with number 7 tonight anyway.
Well, usually there's like, listen, I'm going to give it to you because I'm such a nice guy. Here you go, Brady. But also you're going to go and give me a car, a house. But, you know, I'm going to tell everybody I was just being nice to you.
A bonus check, 3rd and 10. Flies over his head, and he falls on it at the 34. That really the only miscue of the night by the Buccaneers. And that just means that Suckup will have to try one from about 51 or 52 yards.
And this ball just goes high and fast. Tough guy's really a great job getting the ball back, but this was the chance right there, right? Yeah, Chiefs, that's the play that kind of could weirdly, you just never know if this thing plays out.
So his career long is 54. His long of the year is 50, is Suckup. This is 52. Suckup's kick. Done. And there's your 31-9, Tony.
And that's a 16-point lead. What is that margin? 22, Jim. Help me. I never get that wrong.
I am King Akeem Jaffer. And I believe you are the heir to the throne of the Munda. Yes, I stand. I shall bring queens to the Munda.
He's supposed to be Prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not there, though.
I'm a king, I'm a
I'm a child support she gets. The king pays no child support. No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy.
This March, rated PG-13. Only on Prime Video.
Did you steal my Cheetos again?
I don't use Amazon Prime.
Just tell him it wasn't you.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
So I have a Fire Stick.
Saw you snacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
You even had him in the shower.
It wasn't me.
I even caught you on camera.
You don't get access to your snaps. Don't act surprised that she see behind your back. You gotta keep tabs before she empty that bag. Let's review the situation. Orange fingers, red flag. To keep you on stash, you gotta hide it better. If she asks where they are, you say forget her. Never admit to a word, and please don't upset her. And if she keep on slacking, I guess you let her.
Well, did you?
Wasn't me.
Okay. Well, that's the first time that's ever worked. New Cheetos Crunch Pop Mix.
At WeatherTech, we don't need to bring jobs back to America.
Stop overseas production.
Or return our engineering and design back to the States.
No way.
No way. To us, coming back doesn't make any sense. You want to know why?
Man,
Because
we game at this point, man.
Left.
We never left.
At WeatherTech, we're not bringing manufacturing back to the USA because the truth is, we never left. WeatherTech, made in America for decades.
Working 5 to 9, you got passion and a vision, 'cause it's hustling time. The only way to make it is gonna change your life. Do something that gives it meaning.
Okay. So, I'm ready to just end this here and just get straight to the published game. But it's another quarter.
Here is a look at our Skycam presented by Michelob Ultra.
Anything can happen.
Seltzer.
I mean, I'm not expecting it to, but
2:46 to go in the third quarter. Bucks with a Fournette touchdown in this quarter, and now a 52-yard field goal by Ryan Suckup. Pinion handles the kickoff chores and delivers a touchback 85% of the time. At that time as well. When will the Chiefs
like
look
disrespect.
like the Chiefs?
Well, it's been a long time. Winners
Let him
of
run it.
26 games in Rome's a quarterback, but today he's having to play so much faster than normal with the backup tackles. Not able to get through the progressions as fast as he normally would. And then you got to remember, that toe right there is making him a little less mobile for the ability in short spaces to cut and make those guys miss in that backfield. But he's now down to the wire, Jim. This is getting close to getting out of hand and not being possible.
Having the rollout, and now heaves it. He's got Kelsey open.
There you go. Pass it there.
Incomplete. There's a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
All right, the line.
Well, this was holding him. 24.
Prior to the pass, holding number 24, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
You know, you're going to mention Carlton Davis's name because he got flagged there, but I got to give this guy some props. We talked about him so much when we were here on Thanksgiving Sunday. He got torched going up against Hill. He was targeted 9 times, covering Hill. There were 8 catches on that night for 204 yards and 3 touchdowns against him. Tonight, he hasn't given up anything except that penalty. Edwards-Helaire for 6.
You're right, and this is one of those moments. This is for like anybody playing any sport or doing anything. He just is learning. He learned why I got beat. Todd Bowles says, hey, there's Todd Bowles with an incredible job tonight. He deserves a ton of credit for this plan they've come up with. But he's had him stay aggressive. And he's like, listen, this is just a learning experience. You now were a little too soft in that game. Go trust yourself and get up on him and use that as a way to improve. And Davis has.
Todd Bowles, who won a ring as a player with Washington back in '87. Here is Edwards-Helaire. He's got a first down.
That's all I've been doing all day, bro. You get a couple good runs and then just slow.
It's a close-knit organization, really. I mean, and so much of it's centering around past
these
relationships
spook
with
guys.
Arians. Like Todd Bowles, who played for Arians at Temple back in the early 80s.
No, just run the ball the rest of the day, because
We mentioned earlier,
I'll fuck with you, Papa. You will be ass.
who Arians got to see too when he was on the side of the
real
Pittsburgh,
ass.
which was a backup. First down. flag out. And blow the whistle.
False start, number 10, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
He just took off early, which play is dead. It's tough to see because he's so fast. Call him the Flash.
Here's the targets for Mahomes tonight. Kelsey with 6 of his 12 completions. 6 of 12 Mahomes completions. Harden with 2 for negligible yards. Hill to basically nothing for him by his high standards. He's had 3 straight playoff games going back to last year's Super Bowl with at least 8 catches and at least 100 yards. Tough pass, and it's knocked down again by David, who has been defending the pass in the middle of that field a couple of times with some knockdowns, denying Kelsey.
It's just outstanding. Look at how heavy he is. Flat-footed, we call it. Go up and hit him. Kelsey goes up and shakes people. He wins all the time. He has the ability to go inside or outside on those routes. But David says, I'm not going to back up. Most people back up a half a step or with their body weight. He's hitting him right there, and it's really affected this offense for the Chiefs.
It's 2nd and 15. Finally, they get Hill out in the open. He was able to run past Sean Murphy Bunting for 21.
Wow, this is the first time. It's been a while. He got a little scared right there about not doubling like they protected against the home run. So the safeties didn't kind of sit in that area around 15 to 10. They were really deep.
And not until this last minute of the third quarter with that completion does Mahomes go over 100 yards passing on the night. 101 yards.
Good ass throw. It's the best throw I've seen this man throw all day besides that one.
Since week 16.
This is really
look at this.
He's limping, Jim. This has really affected his movement in the pocket and ability in a game where the movement was huge coming in.
I'm gonna say he's been ass in the pocket.
With your backups in, you have to do it on one foot mostly.
One more snap in the third quarter. He's got time here and throws it out of reach for Williams. But we're heading to the fourth with Tampa Bay. Tom Brady.
Man, this nigga Tom, bro. This nigga is.
The road has been rough. Alone. Heavy. And nothing from hell to sky has turned us back. We did not get here alone. We arrived as one. And I firmly believe our greatest fulfillment to all we hold dear is that moment when we lie exhausted on the field of battle victorious. Because it's not whether we get knocked down, but whether we get back up. As one.
It looks like Mount Everest over there, only taller. It really does.
It all started with an idea to serve our community's automotive needs.
Interesting.
And because of our continued dedication and teamwork, we've grown into 6 locations of new and used inventory to choose from. No matter where you are, we're working together to serve all of your service and sales needs when you need it. Liberty makes it happen.
Now you're going there, chicken.
Maple Heights, Canton, Palmer Heights, Brunswick, Vermilion. Baby, won't you please come home? On your own. Baby, won't you please come home? Every hour of the day you will hear me say, baby, won't you please come home?
Every year, Akron Children's helps thousands of kids get back to where they belong. You can help. Visit akronchildrens.org/donate.
At NJM Insurance, we know that everyone's a little different. But no matter where you live or what you drive, NJM will be right there
I'm
with
trying
you,
not to get.
making sure that you've got the coverage that's right for you and you.
Trying not to get took down here, bro.
And now NJM is available to everyone in Ohio. This isn't just insurance, it's NJM.
Every day for 40 years, I have made them pay.
You know what?
Now the Bucks increase their 15-point halftime lead.
I got
another
you.
7 points in the third. 0 touchdowns through 3 quarters. First time in Mahomes' career. He's never lost, by the way, by double digits.
It's like unbelievable, these stats that he throws. He's never lost by double digits. That's like he's only played 4 games or something.
He's got Kelsey down to the 11. That was a perfectly thrown ball.
But
Right over the middle. Look at the eyes. Look left. Come back and get it right in between. Yes, things are difficult, but this is the guy right here, right? Him and Brady are the 2 guys on earth you want with the ball in the foot to try and make a comeback like this.
Edwards-Helaire, though, was stopped for no gain. Again, it was Devin White. Devin White, whose cousin, and Chiefs fans may not be aware of this, but his blood cousin, Charkandrick West, yes, running back for the Chiefs up until last year. 5 years as a running back.
yeah, man.
Small town in northwest Louisiana, Spring Hill, Louisiana. 2nd and 9. Moving to a state. Sue is on him. Misses him. Pass off the hands of Robinson.
Wow, what a play. Mahomes, even with the hurt foot, you can see he's limping, just kind of, I'm right here, and then I just soft touch, and that should have been a touchdown.
That's just a little too high.
It was just barely.
Big 3rd down play here. A minute into the 4th.
I'm going for it. It's 2 down territory for me if I'm the Chiefs. This is the time. You're in this, Jim, if you score a touchdown here. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen.
Hasn't completed a pass on 3rd down tonight. Can he do it this time? Reverses course. He's all the way back at the 30. Barrett is on him. Leaves it before the whistle. And Ringo has it in his hands and ruled it incomplete. That was craziness.
You can. And Mahomes, he's trying to will his team give it a chance with all the movement. What a throw! That's a little bit risky to say the least. But he kept trying to buy the time, and it's so hard to get this guy down.
Well, it's 4th down, and of course they have to go for it at this stage. Got to get to the 2 for a first. Oh. Mahomes can't hear.
He's asking for them to get the clock back up. You started it too early.
Motherfuckers. See,
He
man.
might actually get it. We'll see. Or is he going to say it's a timeout?
See the fight, and Mahomes, he's trying to will his team give a chance.
Timeout, KC.
A 30-second timeout.
I don't know why I want to let me.
What's your best play from the 9? So this is one of those 4th and 9, but you're really at the 11. You get it 1st down technically, but you're really trying to score a touchdown.
Got to be 87, doesn't it?
Inside the middle of the field, yeah. I think what happens is you use Tyreek Hill a little bit as a decoy. But you got to come up with your best stuff. To me, Tyreek has to be a guy that's going and flushing everything out. Okay, I can tell you right now, this guy is going to be helping over here with Tyreek Hill, which means something over here coming to the middle.
4th and 9. Again, running for his life. Mahomes got away. Incomplete. White knocks it down. It was intended for Darrell Williams. He was parallel to the ground when he threw it.
That's unbelievable. And get it there and it actually hits him in the face mask, and Mahomes knows that was a chance.
This is the story of a boy with scissors for hands. No, not that one.
I don't get that.
This one. My son, Edgar.
I have to learn this a little better. But I mean, yeah, this doesn't even make sense to me.
Go ahead, try.
And Edgar drove off into the sunset. But don't worry, he still makes it home in time for dinner. Occasionally.
So, when you say, let's grab a beer, it's never just about the beer.
Come on, I'm buying you a beer.
Okay.
What did they say?
Flight crews next door eat pizza.
It's how you say, I'm glad we're stuck together.
Here's the new friends.
Lydia, we sure could use your help on this.
Or,
Okay.
you deserve to be here.
Congrats.
Or, I'm really sorry.
No, not yet.
It's a way to say, shake it off.
It wasn't that noticeable, was it?
Yeah, only if you have ears. So when we're back,
Can't do Friday. I got a date. Why don't you wear your hair?
let's remember, it's never just about the beer. It's about saying that simple human truth.
Come on. Let's grab a beer.
We need each other.
Hello, Clarice.
I thought it was done.
I don't care if you live or die.
So,
Or should you
it's the best I can do.
You tell them about me.
Yeah, RIP me. RIP me and my Chiefs. It's alright though.
From Auburndale, Florida. Amaya was selected as the winner of the NFL Play 60 Super Bowl
It's all right.
contest presented by Danimals for her dedication to helping her peers lead active lifestyles and find digital resources at NFL.com/play60 to get your kids moving. So the Bucks take over on downs. And Ronald Jones.
Your kids moving is right.
Absolutely.
Hawk Jones Rivers back home.
It's not a problem in my house, I can tell you that. Jameson Philly.
Let's calm them down sometimes and just hang out with Dad a little sometimes. That's a great deal.
Sounds so basic, but so important.
It's the best time. Nothing more fun than playing.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Jones. 2 straight carries, and he's got 12 yards in those 2 to pick up the first down. Well, I mentioned in the 3rd quarter that their ability to just close out games in the 4th.
Screw my scream. Screw my stream up. I have 3 jackets on. I'm tripping. It's because I was going to go outside. It didn't happen.
There's Jones. He's got 8 more. Voting is now open for the Super Bowl 55 MVP presented by Verizon. Go to NFL.com/MVP and vote now.
Well, it's been a total team effort from Tampa. A lot of guys deserve it. But Brady and the efficiency, decision making, some of just the 3rd and 3, check down to the back really quickly, right? And then
Story, he was so excited about coming down from Pennsylvania. Here for the game tonight as Fournette has another 8.
Now, when you look back in this game, one of the most simple runs they're going to do. Now
Trying to
watch.
figure out why.
Whoever the corner is, he's going to have to end up making a lot of these tackles because all they do is block all these guys down here. Go ahead and you'll see whoever's outside, that's who they want to tackle. That's why teams in this league want corners who can tackle. And as the game runs on, it gets harder. You have a big bruising back coming at you. You have to.
Ha! No, that's still not it. Still screwy. But yeah, this is the only way I can do it, guys. As of right now, this is extremely silly, so I'm gonna stop now. But
okay, if you ever really needed a chance, if you ever had one. With 8:35
yeah.
It's almost inconceivable.
Now I have to put my freaking imagery back.
I mean, Kansas City's Patrick Mahomes has never been held to single digits. He's never lost by double digits. Is that right? I mean,
this ain't it.
They've won 25 out of
Ignore this.
He's played or started.
The last time he lost by double digits, he was
What
Texas Tech and lost
the
Iowa State
fuck?
in 2016.
Alright, look, I think we're just about to be done here. I need to,
Matthew defending.
cause what the hell, dude?
Throwing it out there and he had it for a second. That's a really tough throw. Looking the other way.
This is pissing me off.
Would you punt or go for it here? I think you got to punt with this lead, right?
Yeah, you got 4 yards. Listen, there's only 8 minutes to go. Make him go the full field.
Well, defensively, your job is not to jump off sides. Everybody on this side of the screen right here, don't go past that ball on that line.
This is what happens when I try to do extra shit with software I don't know shit about in the middle of the street.
Here's Pinion. They punted on their first 2 drives of the night, and this is the first one since.
I mean, dude, do you really want me to show the game at this point? Cause I haven't been paying attention to this shit this whole quarter. I mean, this is just death at this point. It's hurting my insides. I done lost my appetite watching this bullshit.
There's a chapel in Kansas, standing on the exact center of the lower 48. It never closes. All are more than welcome to come meet here in the middle. It's no secret. The middle's been a hard place to get to lately.
So, you only got 8 damn minutes left, man. Just muscle through this crap.
Between our freedom and our fear. Now, fear has never been the best of who we are. And as for freedom, it's not the property of just a fortunate few.
Don't worry, I'll learn it when I stream the Mayweather 50 Cent fight.
Whoever you are, wherever you
or the
from,
Mayweather Jake Paul fight, that one too.
Connects us.
Or the Mayweather Logan Paul fight. I think that's supposed to happen too. Mayweather's got a lot of work.
We just have to remember the very soil we stand on is common ground. So we can get there. We can make it to the mountaintop, through the desert. We will cross this divide. Our light has always found its way through the darkness. And there's hope on the road up ahead. Openness, optimism, curiosity. That's why we're here.
At this point, I'm just trying to finish strong. This is painful.
Superbowl
This
55
is harder to
on
watch.
CBS is sponsored by
This
Budweiser
is
Zero.
I haven't seen a football game harder to watch than that Peyton Manning that Broncos game, Broncos versus Seahawks. I have not witnessed a harder to swallow.
Smooth shopping.
Just
And
oh.
from our Skycam presented by Michelob Ultra.
All right, well, yeah. I think it just makes sense to end the stream here. Well, let's see what happens.
Stepping up from the goal line, Brian to Kelsey. All the way out to the 41. Picked up a 33.
A little too soft on this one. Mahomes, though, creating, making a play.
I'll tell you what, if they score on this drive, we'll keep going. They score on this drive.
So look,
See, it's Tom Brady, bro. He's not giving that up this late in the game. So like I said, I think it just makes sense to end the stream here. I'm gonna be back with the little post-game show, whatever.
just trying to find somebody, has to eat it, let's take the sack.
Boy, when Eric Fisher went out with the Achilles injury late in the game against Buffalo.
I'm tired.
What it triggered, you had
So
to
I don't want to
right
keep
tackle
wasting my
left side,
energy on
move
this.
your right guard to right tackle, then you had to insert Wisniewski.
Post-game show coming after the game is over. I'm gonna have a few guests on. So thank you everybody for that watched this. If you stuck around for the whole live, I really appreciate you because I almost did my damn self. So yeah, make sure you tune in about 15 minutes. All right, peace, y'all.
Looked like Mahomes took a